Welcome to OAT152 Excel. In this course you will learn about the Microsoft Excel program that is the spreadsheet. Once you navigate to our course in D2L, you will go look at the announcements first so you can scroll down the page. Make sure you scroll down or you will not see all the announcements, especially if you're working with a small screen. On the right-hand side, you will see your instructor's information with their photograph, their contact information, a link to Zoom, and a link to SimNet, the software we will be utilizing to learn Excel in this course. The next place you should go is to Content. Content is where everything is located, all the assignments, etc. So click on Content. The first thing you see is course information. You'll want to open that. And then instructor information. It tells you who your instructor is. Gives you a little bit of bio or a little biography of your instructor, what their credentials are. Gives you their contact information and their student hours. And then their preferred method of communication and how long it will take to expect to get a response. Okay. Your instructors teach lots of classes, some on ground, some online, some Zoom, so sometimes it takes a while to get back to you. On the next thing is the course schedule. Scroll down to see the course schedule. You will want to make sure that you're following that course schedule closely. I suggest printing it out, and you can do that by clicking it in an open tab, and then clicking the File button, and you can do that by, clicking the Print button. So you click the three little buttons and go to Print. Okay, and that way you can watch and make sure you are completing all the exercises in a timely manner. Then you'll see the syllabus. The syllabus contains all the course objectives of the course. So you can look in here and see what we're going to learn. We're going to develop spreadsheets using templates. We're going to format data, format worksheets, etc. So just take some time to go through that. Then you'll see the late policy. So make sure you're familiar with the late policy because you do not want to submit things late and have it lower your grade. So make sure you read that. The next is the textbook and course materials that are required that you can get through the bookstore. The next section is the college resources, student support services. If you need to borrow a laptop to complete this course, this would be the area you can find that information in. If you need a tutor to help you with this course, you could get it through the student support and student needs area. Okay. Then is the college policies, such as the academic integrity policy, the attendance policy, etc. So you'll want to take a look at that. And then the next piece is our assignments. So if you click on assignments, we'll be using a piece of software called SimNet to learn how to utilize Excel. So in SimNet, we have a system informations test. You will want to click on that, and it tells you what's working and what's not working. If you have something not working and you're not sure how to fix it, contact your instructor. Matter of fact, you can just do a print screen by holding down your shift key and clicking on print screen, and then it makes an image of this screen and you can paste it into your email, and then they can take a look at it. Okay, but you definitely want to look at this or the software will not work appropriately. Okay, and then you'll get frustrated, so don't let that happen. Then there are instructions for how to use the SimNet. There's a video overview, there's how to use your e-text, there's how to complete projects. So you'll need to go through those videos. And another thing here is the assignment information. So if you click on assignment information, it's going to show you all the different types of assignments and how many times you're allowed to complete them and what is required and what is not. So, for example, for independent projects, you can resubmit them as many times as you want up until the due date and time. So that will really help your grade if you take advantage of that. Exams, you're only allowed to complete once. Okay? So make sure you take some time to read that. You might even want to print that. And then we have our extra learning resources. I have many students that are currently using Excel in the workforce and want to know more, so I've provided some extra learning sources here. And then I've started a frequently asked questions area. We have a lot of students that do not set up their email correctly in Outlook, and it's a problem because they're not seeing all their emails. So, and it's a default setting for Outlook. So take the time and click on it and go through it and make sure your email is set up so you can see everything. That's really important. Then you have the chapters that are the SimNet. Now I'm just going to take a look at Chapter 2 first. So in Chapter 2 you have what's called a Sim book, which is the book with simulated exercises. The guided project, which is a hands-on project. Independent project, which is a hands-on project. And then a simulated exam. So that's how each chapter is. So if you go to Chapter 3, you'll find the exact same thing. So once you feel comfortable working with the first chapter, you'll be fine throughout the rest of the semester. Okay? But I want to go back to the first semester because I have those videos here on how to navigate SimNet, how to complete the Sim book, etc. So you will want to take a look at those things. Okay? And then, so that you're a little more comfortable with the Sim book, actually, I cannot go in there as a student. Let me change my view. Okay, this is what SimNet will look like to you. You won't go in quite the same way, but this is how it'll look for you. And just say I'm going into Chapter 1. Okay, I'm going to start with my Sim book. I go to Open Sim book. And what I'm going to do, here's the book, and you need to read the book. And then click the next arrow. You do some reading. It tells you how to do things. You do not have to do these exercises as it tells you. Okay, you can. The files are provided if you want to work along with it. You can. Okay, but what you're going to do is when you get to, and make sure you're reading it, you're going to get to Show Me, Guide Me, and Let Me Try. So Show Me is going to show you how to perform the action. Guide Me walks you through performing the action. And Let Me Try is where you perform the same action on your own. Let Me Tries are required. Show Me and Guide Me are not, because some students already use Excel, so they know some features but not others. So if you don't know how to do something, watch the Show Me or the Guide Me, or both, and then complete the Let Me Try. The Let Me Tries are required, so make sure you're completing them. And make sure you're completing the book, or reading the book. I know a lot of students don't like to read the book, But Excel is more than pointing and clicking, and if you are only pointing and clicking, you will not pass this course. There's a lot of information in the content that's really important. And I'll give you an example. One of the things you really have to understand about Excel is what's called absolute formulas, absolute cell references, versus relative cell references. If you don't understand that, which is in Chapter 102, you will not get through this course. So make sure you're reading the material, okay? And if you have questions, let me know, okay? Let your instructor know. So that's about it with this course. That's about it for this introduction video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your instructor, but make sure you're doing the work, okay? Make sure you're doing your due diligence and reading the materials. All right, have a great semester.